Good evening, everyone.
Why
I told you I'd be ready on time. Because I'm not. It's just generally, literally got to like 1 second. It's like, right, sit down, ready to go. So, yes, good evening, everyone. Dexterous Crafter here, and welcome back to another probably chaotic Friday gem, as I'm sure most of the people that tune in are well aware of by now. As you may have heard, in true fashion, he seems to be my regular co-host for my sins. Model Making Trucker is lurking in the side wings.
That's on camera and all.
It is indeed.
You got your ball end on camera for?
What are you about?
It's like a ball look.
Thank you. I don't need to know what your antics are in the truck during the week.
That's not the half of it, love.
So yes, so we shall go through the chat and we shall see who is joining us. So first one tonight is Mark Shellard saying hi.
It's Christmas.
Hi Nat and Lewis, Merry Christmas. Oh, nearly Christmas, sorry. Thank you, Mark. I've already got someone literally joined me on the school run this afternoon because he finished in time to pick Connor and Paige up from school. And he's like, oh, not long till Christmas. What? It's like, we've got birthdays and what?
Telford.
And Telford. So it's like, can we at least get past Telford before we start thinking about Christmas, please? And we have got Kaylin joining us saying, happy Friday, Nat and Lewis. Mark beats me in every time, LOL. Yes, very much between Mark and Eric. If you're wanting to be first,
you got to get here yesterday.
Yeah.
But you won't get here yesterday because you don't put the link up until 10 minutes before she goes live.
No, it was up about an hour before. About 6 o'clock it went up.
Well, that'll make it 2.5 hours.
And next in was Eric, Twisted-Vale Hobby, saying evening everyone. So good evening, Eric. And Kaylin saying hello, Mark, Eric, and everyone in the land of that is chat. I hope you're all having a magical Friday. And Eric, on today's show, the audience will find Lewis an affordable car that Nat can't wreck. And Lewis will continue to sand his bullet. I
will just say something on that.
Update it. Go on, you give your update.
I had an update on Tuesday. I found the Tuesday.
Tuesday. It's an ooh sound, not Tuesday.
I'll just say 3. Yeah, shut up. I phoned the people where my car's gone to on Tuesday, and they had closed the portal that you go on to check for updates and things like that due to the claim being settled. I was like, well, what's going on here? They ain't told me about any claim being settled. So I phoned the insurance, and apparently my car is being repaired. So she's not wrote it off because she can't even do a proper job of that.
And what makes it even worse is the fact that I had the newer car before this, and now I've actually got an older car with my new car that's coming tomorrow. It's like, joys. Yeah, I need for the insurance to hurry up and get sorted. Jay's in saying, good evening all. Hope everyone is okay and well. We're doing good. In all fairness, was having a really good day. And then we had the battle with Hachette over issue 15. It's like, way to put a dampener on it. Never mind. Eric, wondering if Nat is ready this week. No. As usual, far from ready. Literally just put Connor and Paige to bed literally got the last of my few bits together, and I literally sat down here with about 2 seconds to spare before it went live. It's like, and we have got the very sensible Katie in chat saying hi everyone. So good evening, Katie. And Mark is saying to Eric, that will be the bumper cars at a fairground. Eric, now she would still figure out how to total one mark. You know what? If it's not my lovely brother-in-laws and you with a stick, I can always count on a few certain chaps in chat, shall we say. And Eric, chaotic is a bit of an understatement. Well, in all fairness, I would hate to think that I am boring and predictable. And we have the lovely and wise Shane in, saying, good evening, Nat, Lewis, and all in chat. Hope you're all well. We are doing very well, thank you, Shane. I hope you and the lovely Glynis are still doing well. Oh, brace yourselves, Lewis. We have got Durkin saying, hey, my UK friends and Lewis.
Do you know what, Dirk? I've been watching your build from 2018 of USS.
New York, you told me? Is that the one?
No, it wasn't New York. Yorktown. USS Yorktown. And do you know what? I am loving that effect, especially with that dirt spray you've used. That it's phenomenal, mate. I mean, the scale doesn't exist, but what you've done with it is just like completely out of this world.
So you're praising his work, but you're not acknowledging the size.
It's like teeny tiny. Nah.
But hold on a minute. What size is HMS Victory that came through the post?
228 or something like that. 1 to 224.
Well, that looks teeny tiny.
It's still not 1 to 1200.
Kaylin, Nat, Lewis said he wants
No.
12,000 scale ships for Christmas this year.
No,
that's fine.
Scale does not exist.
His Christmas present is all sorted. We already know what we're picking him. Yes, it's going to be a nice surprise. Shane, your big nose comes in before your tongue. And we have got Eric number 2. We've got Rascals in saying, hey, Nat. So good evening, Eric. Mark Shellard. 317 days to be exact. Really?
What?
You're not even halfway in.
Halfway in what?
Halfway into the year.
Not even a quarter way into the year, no.
And we have got Paul MD Tommaso in saying, good afternoon, Nat, Lewis, and all in chat.
Get in there.
So I'm just getting distracted by all the noises that I'm hearing to the side of me. But yes, I hope you're doing well, Paul. Obviously, I'm not going to echo what's been going on in some of the other groups, but I do hope that you're still in a good place and that you and your family are doing well. Kaylin, Dan, I was hoping Lewis would get a new BMW after all that. In all fairness, he wouldn't pick a Beamer. It would very much be one of your American-style trucks.
Or a Ford Mustang.
Or a Ford Mustang.
Bit of good British engineering. It's a Ford. Built in America.
And Dirk, I don't know why I said this. Literally, you sound like my 13-year-old daughter. Literally. Ha ha ha.
You sound like a little girl.
Kaylin, you're anything but boring, Nat. Always entertaining. Thank you.
She was entertaining when she was on the floor of the car earlier.
No, because that
you fell into the car.
No, let's get this right. I was leaning in the car to get my coat from the middle. Next thing I know is someone came up behind me and literally shoved me into the car. And literally in the back, in the middle, behind like where the armrest is probably one bit of hard plastic in the back and literally conked me there. I was quite literally having a Looney Tunes moment, seeing the stars flying above my head.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be more of an intelligent show this week because I've knocked some sense into her. Not promising anything. I'm going to die.
Not till tomorrow afternoon when I've got my new car. Mark saying hi to Dirk. Dirk saying thanks, buddy. Behave yourself. Dirk saying hi to Mark. Dirk saying, I know what I'm getting Lewis if he's my Secret Santa this year.
No.
And Kaylin, don't worry, Santa already has them on his list.
You've been asking for mankinas again.
Mark Shellard, giving crash test dummies a run for their money. Not quite.
No, there has to be one extra thing involved. My car.
True. Kaylin, ooh, Mustang with a diesel engine. Dirk, Mustang, I'm liking Lewis a little more every day. Ha ha. Dirk, there it is again, literally. I don't say it that often, do I?
I don't know how to try and block you out nowadays. Ow! I think it's literally every other word.
Am I honestly that bad?
Yeah. You can get paranoid now.
Yes!
Literally.
Eric, Ford Mustang. Sounds like GT's resident American Richard Hammond.
GT. Grand Tour.
Rascal, Santa's getting Lewis a pink tag this year.
No. It's off red.
And literally.
Literally. I do have an announcement to make.
Hang on.
No, you don't need to turn the bloody...
Yes, I do.
No,
You're talking. Go on.
You just fill in some space because I need to find it first. I don't have it saved.
So you said you've got an announcement to make and yet you're not actually ready. Eric saying, hey, Mark. And Eric, literally. Thanks, guys. Oh, for God's sake. Dirk, pink tank, question mark. I made a pink Enterprise. Literally.
You're going to have to fill a bit more. I'm still trying to find it.
God.
I'm half asleep.
You're always half asleep.
Literally.
Kaylin, check your HLI forum mail, Lewis.
Yes.
This is why it's taking so long.
Replied. It's not.
Eric, oh my God, Lewis looks like a shaved chinchilla. Oh, Dirk. No, really, I did. Literally. Oh, I don't. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to hurry up.
So I'll tell you what, I'll let you read it out. So I find
Me?
Yes, I find it quite moving. So this is from a gentleman off HLI, Hobby Link International. And there's a bit of his background. Now, this guy, when I first joined HLI and in the forum and Discord and everything, he's one of the first to say hello to you and make you feel welcome. And I believe every post I've actually put on, he's actually commented and replied and liked to it. But this is just getting to know a bit more about this gentleman, and I'll let you read it out.
Right, so it starts off, hello friends, this is a very difficult thing for me to write and do. It brings up emotional memories from the past and reminds me of my everyday situation I am in now. Am I to read all of it?
Yeah.
For those of you who do not know me, my name is, is Bud Bushbaugh. I am 56 years old and I am also disabled, which hampers my ability to do this on my own. So I am asking for your help, and this is not an easy thing for me to do. This is my story and why I am in need of your help. Going back to 2007, this is when my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. She fought her cancer for a very long time and was on chemotherapy for over 3 years trying to beat this disease. Needless to say, the sickness and treatment took their toll on her during the process. She was constantly sick and she lost all of her hair. My son Jesse and my wife Louise were very close, and this was all very hard for him to watch happen to his mother. In 2010, one of the most devastating things that could ever happen to a family happened. Our son Jesse took his own life. Our son's death was a combination of watching his mother going through her struggle and something that should never happen to anyone. He was severely bullied at school. Our son was only 17 years old at the time of his death. This was a major blow to our family and even a harder blow to my wife Louise, who was still going through her treatment. Between the chemotherapy and the loss of our son, this was very stressful to my wife. In 2012, after a long, hard-fought fight, my wife lost her battle with cancer. Within a 2-year period, I had lost my son and my wife. My wife Louise and I were married for 21 years, and we have 2 beautiful children during our marriage. Our family was from Boyertown, PA, which is about 1 hour.
Philadelphia.
Thank you. Which is about 1 hour outside of Philadelphia. After the loss of my wife and my son, I lived in the house for 2 more years. Being disabled and not having any source of income other than social security disability things starting to go downhill again. My house was foreclosed upon and my car was repossessed, leaving me with nothing. I had to sell or give away all the furniture I owned. I boxed up everything I could and have been paying for a 10 by 20 storage unit in Boyertown for nearly 6 years now. After leaving Boyertown, my daughter Samantha, who is 26 now, moved to Florida, and I moved to many places, finally settling down in Texas. Now that I am finally settled, I am trying desperately to get my things moved from Pennsylvania, did you say, PA?
I think it's Philadelphia.
From PA to Texas, but it is all I have left from my wife and my son and my family. Unfortunately, I cannot afford on my own what it costs to get everything moved to Texas and have just a little piece back in my life. The items that I was able to hold on to are the last possessions I have left of my wife and my son, and this is where I need your help. I hope you find it in your heart to give even $1 to help me get a little of my life back. The total cost of a move will be about $5,000 to have everything shipped to Texas from PA. Guys from America in chat, if you can please just clarify for us the PA, please. I cannot do it because, as I said at the beginning of all this, I am disabled. Thank you for taking the time to read about me and my family and help me in time of need. It will definitely help me put closure to one of the hardest things of my life. Your generosity will never be forgotten. I've had all my things in a storage bin in Bowertown, PA for almost 10 years now and came very close to losing it 6 or 7 times, and it's coming close to that again. I'm not just asking for me, but for my daughter, whose late mother and brother's things are in there. Needless to say, my lifetime of modelling supplies and model something I enjoy doing, which I desperately needed this time in my life, and all I want to get to her before she has nothing to remember them by. Please donate if you can, and if you can't, please share this post. Maybe someone down the line can help. Thank you all very much. P.S. Anyone is more than welcome to share this to try and get the word out for help. Yeah.
Yes, I read this morning. I think it was this morning or it's last night. On the HLI group as well, there is a YouTube video in with the link, and it's showing his young lad, and it's very moving. Now, we can relate to this due to what Connor's gone through already in his life, being bullied. So I'm hoping the modelling community will come together and help a fellow modeler out. It's difficult. We're both volunteers for Models for Heroes over here, and they help and support veterans and emergency personnel. And this guy, he's in America, but he's still a human being, you know, and no parent should have to bury a child. So, I'm thinking about doing something, a something along the lines of what they do on the Modeller's Mess, a 48-hour build, a challenge, just to try and get the word out and try and get him the help that he needs. I've turned around and said if I could afford it, I would go over there and I'd drive the truck myself. You know, I would drive it from wherever it is to wherever it's going, you know. But unfortunately, with our current situation, we can't afford to do that. You know, so like Bud says, even $1, or even coming to English, even £1, you know, it all adds up. That's going to put a link in the description below the video once we're finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after the show, there will be a link. So anyone watching this back, there's the link there. If you want to make him a donation, it is, I believe, a PayPal account.
Mm-hmm.
Just help the guy out. Just get him to save even just a little bit of his wife and his child. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn that back. I don't do very well.
Rascal has just confirmed Pennsylvania.
I was wrong.
Nothing new.
Thanks.
Kaylin, you could post in chat as well, I think.
I don't think you're able to click on the link in chat. Let's see.
You're admin, so it should be clickable. So so we'll leave Lewis trying to deal with modern technology. Just really echoing what Lewis has said, it's certainly something that is in the pipeline. I think first thoughts we've had, the only time really we can think about doing something like that will be August, when Lewis is next off properly. So yeah, we're definitely got other models in mind to help Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, definitely watch this space, and we will definitely keep you updated on thoughts, plans, ideas. Kaylin, thank you, Kaylin. Lewis and I are working with Kenny on details of the build, so look for more info to come on HLI and my channel as well. Yeah, and again, like I've just said, anything that is shared with the HLI gang, then certainly it will be posted to both my Facebook page and the driver's room. Yes?
Yeah.
Indeedy. So we'll get that sorted. So we have still got 10 people watching, so a massive, massive thank you for staying with us. Now, what I am going to do, again, just showing just how disorganised I am. Excuse me leaning over, because I actually had a spring clean down here.
Really?
And I literally unplugged everything and nothing has been plugged back in. Just bear with me for a momento. I should have kept camera on you while I got sorted. Ow! And let there be light. Move some of these cables. We'll swap to the down cam. There we go, just bear with me. That needs turning round. So, as you can see, we have gone back to the big one. Twisted Rail Hobbies, you unplug the mic at Dexterous Crafter. Have I? Have I got a red light?
Yeah.
Mark Shallard literally had a spring clean. Poor MD Tommaso, even though my wife is struggling financially and we have a GoFundMe in progress, I'm sure we can spare $1 or more to help this gentleman. No, sorry, Paul. Can you share me the link for your GoFundMe as well, Paul? And I'll get it put on my group. And we'll get your link shared as well. And Eric, no, sorry, it works. Literally, don't do that to me.
Literally.
No, because you say I say it all the time, but yet when I'm actually trying to do it, I can't think of a way to use it.
Use what?
the word literally. Now thinking about it, Dirk, awesome, Paul, it's a good cause. Absolutely. And let me just zoom in.
See, nothing like being professional, is there?
Oh, but of course.
Yeah. Having it all set up ready.
I know. But that's now wonky. Thanks, you.
What?
This is literally how ready I am. You've got a mouse. Make yourself useful.
I can't see. Literally, I can't see.
Get your own lines.
Literally, it's a great cause. It certainly is. And I know I was bullied when I was at school, big style bullied. So I can relate to it, and no one should have to go through something like that. She's literally speaking German now.
Yeah, that's about the only word that I can. No, there's two words, but I'm not saying the other one before now. Oh, technically, yeah. The only one I know is a swear word in German.
Swear word, but more than me.
I used to love German at school, and it's just over the years, more or less forgot more or less all of it.
I don't think it took you years to forget it.
Oh, shit face.
10 minutes and it's gone.
10.
Okay, 5. Where am I? I'm there. Literally can't think of a way to I literally can't believe that.
I'm loving you lot tonight, like a hole in the head.
Eric's saying we're struggling too financially, but with me being in the transportation sector here in the state, I'll make some inquiries about seeing if we can't help this gentleman. Brilliant. If you are able to help at all, if you ping either me or Kaylin at White Glove Models a message, we will certainly be able to get it to the right people. And Carl is in from Making Models. Hit the thumbs up, you filthy animals.
Good evening, Carl.
I think he's calling you a filthy animal.
Keep a change, you filthy animal. Closest I can get to it.
Nat sent a link in Messenger.
Yeah, I've just received it. Thank you very much, Paul. That's what the beep was.
Dirk saying, I have 6 kids and the thought of losing one keeps me up at night. Literally. Yes, no, I can certainly relate to that. I know when I read his story, it was like Connor or Paige. It doesn't, I can't comprehend what he must have gone through and still going through. And Caitlin is saying, hi, Carl, hope you're well. Yes, hope you are well, Carl. And enjoying your new job if you've started it. He started his new job, yeah.
You do realise you're right next to the microphone, so even when you're whispering, he can hear you.
Muted
I don't
it.
I don't know.
I'm a professional,
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Sure you are.
And Carl saying, not too bad. Got a few days off, so happy. Yes. I think quite a few people's getting a few. I know like 6 or 7 people at work's got next week off, and it's Valentine's Day. We're supposed to be busy taking roses and soppy stuff like that. You're not getting any roses for Valentine's Day. You just end up killing them. And Kaylin saying, nice to start the new job next week.
At least you're at your own then.
And Carl is saying, hey, Mark.
So, yes, so everyone.
Have I missed something? Have I missed one? Oh, yeah, I do apologise, Mark. I'm really, really sorry. I can't see properly and she's giving me a job.
Well, turn the laptop around just a smidgen.
Smidgen.
There we go. Topple like dominoes.
It's not like dominoes, is it?
Oh, yeah.
So Mark was saying hi to Carl. And Dirk is saying, yes, happy VD to all. Literally. And Carl had my final assessment and exam last week, so I am now qualified. He's a qualified dispatcher.
He is. So everyone in the UK, you need to be nice to Carl because he'll decide on what priority you get an ambulance now.
I'm screwed. And Eric's saying, hey, Carl, you start your job next week. And Carl now celebrated having VD for some time.
17.
I do apologise.
Oh, God. And someone's off.
Oh, gosh.
We've lost him.
What's that from?
What from? Oh, that's the... It's rubbish now. It's got snapped off. Oh.
And we've got Bookman's Model Mania. Book is in saying, hey, all.
Evening, Book.
And Eric is saying, Lewis, scare Nat. I can't.
Yeah, that...
She's took a mask off.
That piece, it's got snapped off my pedal for issue 14. So it's rubbish.
Right.
Who is receiving a certain mystery item that's coming through the post during the week?
Me? You? What mystery item?
From the sprue box.
Why aren't I receiving it?
Oh, trust me, I'll make sure I intercept the mailman and tell him that it sent to the wrong address.
What do you do with the mailman?
Not a lot 'cause he's married.
So are you. So you're saying if the mailman wasn't married, then you'd be doing something with the mailman regardless of whether you're married or not?
Of course not.
Yeah, right.
No, I like older men, but not quite that old.
Sneeze.
Chew.
What was that? You can just wet yourself or something. Where's the link to help the gentleman out? I'll pop it in chat again. It is an email address to his PayPal account. I don't know how to do PayPal. I don't know how to put this into the chat.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ben. Shall we... Have you done it into chat?
Yeah. Just there. Like. And Book is saying, looked like Lewis was trying to throw a wrench in the video. Literally.
I really am not going to live this down now, am I?
Lewis was literally distracted.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm going to stay quiet now because you're being really...
I'll be at first.
You're making me really paranoid.
Stay quiet. Well, literally, stay quiet.
I ain't quite literally going to use that wrench on somewhere very, very important to your manliness, if you're not careful. And yes, that literally was intentional.
Well, which one?
Both. So yes, so whilst I remember as well something that myself and Lewis, thank you, Dirk.
Nope, you literally will never live this down.
Yeah, let's not.
Alexa, literally say literally on repeat.
I pronounced it literally, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
Literally.
Stop a chat a minute. Yeah, one thing myself and Lewis were discussing before we started is past few weeks, the live stream has been starting at 8:30.
She's been too lazy to get it done early.
So
literally hurt.
Good. So one thing we have been discussing is keeping it at 8:30. It does seem to work better for us, doesn't it, with Connor and Paige? But obviously, just wanted, like, does that work for everybody else as well? What? Stop watching me, waiting for me to say the word.
What word?
You know exactly what word.
Literally.
So yes, so potentially it's looking like Friday Gem will stay at 8:30.
I'll go back to chat
You
now.
can.
Nat being quiet. This is from Eric. Literally, that's like saying Quano Man being sane.
And you watch him pop up now.
And we have a Steve from Totally Scale Model saying, evening. Good evening, Steve.
Good evening, Steve.
I watched your little video on Facebook this morning, and you said that you're going for a walk, but you're only doing a mile. And I sat there and I'm thinking, only doing a mile? Only doing a mile? That's like a long way. So I take my hat off to you, buddy, because I wouldn't be able to do it. Literally. And we got Carl saying, hey up, Steve-o. And we have Gemma saying, thank you for that, Lewis. You get. What? What have we done?
Gemma probably has a certain Amazon device.
Oh, so if I say, Alexa, say literally on repeat.
I would imagine that's why you're being called a git, rightly so.
Alexa, literally say literally on repeat.
I pronounced it literally, but I'm always working on how I say things and I might not have it right.
And good evening, Gemma.
Carl saying hi, Gemma. And White Glove Eric, Kaylin. Sorry. I've been up since 11 o'clock last night. Should I stop giving the postman a reason to come to your door? I don't think the postman needs a reason. I think he doesn't get much choice with that, literally. Mark saying hi, Gemma. And Steve is saying I did two and a half in the end, but only managed 1 mile. Oh, only managed 1 mile today. Do you know what that is? A mile is a long way, mate.
Oh, yes.
Oh. And Kaylin is saying, hiya, Steve. The JJ prize is looking awesome. Yes, it certainly is. Ideas are going. And Eric's saying hi to Gemma. And Steve is saying, hey, Carl. And Gemma, Nat, can you slap? And
Say hi, Gemma, just for you. Not that I condone violence of any sort.
Steve's saying hi, Kaylin. I'm battered. Skip that one.
Hey, Carl.
Eric is saying Gemma, she always has, but literally has more in her.
Moving on.
And Carl is saying, keep it up, Steve. That mile will soon grow to 2, then 3. It certainly will. Certainly will. You keep going, mate. You're doing a brilliant job. And Steve is saying, thank you, Caitlin. And Gemma is saying, hi to all. Not in chat a lot as meant to have me a little high.
No, it's not a problem, Gemma.
We can always get Alexa to talk to you. Alexa, tell Gemma a story.
Here's what I found on Ruby's Wikipedia page. Debuting in the third season.
Alexa, stop. Thanks, Nat. And it's not violence, it's a kindness, just to show how much kindness you have. Get off! What is it? Batter the husband night. You see, Gemma likes me now. She's shouting my name. I hope you enjoy your story, Gemma. Where did I get that from? And thank you, Lewis and Carl.
The encouragement.
And Steve is saying, hi, Gemma. And Eric is saying, I wonder what this stream be like if we were all on meds. Literally. Well, I'm on meds, literally. That'll soon be on meds. I'll get Alexa to do it. You're doing 4 at a time?
Mm-hmm.
In that classed as cheating?
No. Not when I'm doing big blocks anyway.
Literally. I'm keeping up with the chat.
I weren't sure if you read it or not.
Literally hitting Lewis, not that he's literally complaining. I am. I'm literally complaining. And Steve, I'm on meds. I'm like a rattle can after I've taken mine. Literally. It's a literal show. What?
Nothing. Nothing at the time, my sugar plum. Oh.
Dirk is saying, does whiskey count as a med? Well, it literally does for me. Whiskey's more... Yeah, I would say whiskey's
I think
classed
if you
as
asked
meds.
Carl, then Carl would agree. Obviously,
Whiskey is classed as meds because it's a necessity. Paul is saying, okay, I've sent a small donation to CB to Book Bush. I can't pronounce his last name. I feel bad. Struggle with some words.
The only thing I can get is like bush balm or something.
Thank you very much anyway, Paul.
Yes.
It is greatly appreciated, buddy. Jeremy is saying I can't even turn my Alexa off as I need it to call on Chris if I ever fall.
So don't be nasty and abuse it, Lewis.
I'm sorry. Alexa, sing a song. Alexa, sing a song. Alexa, stop. Eric, literally, audience not caring if Lewis is being abused. It's literally comedy relief. And Kaylin saying thank you to Paul. And whiskey is medicinal, literally. It literally is. Do you know, I've not had a drink of whiskey since New Year, have I? Not had a drink since New Year.
No.
Yes, one of the comments Dirk makes on his video is like, if something's about not drinking at all. It's like I'm sat there thinking, I don't really drink. Never mind, I'm still watching it. It's what he's done is just absolutely phenomenal. If you want to go over to Dirk's YouTube channel, it's his name, Dirk MUMA Files, and he's got a 1200 USS Yorktown diorama. It is absolutely phenomenal. I just need to watch the last little bit of your final video where you've made the display case, and that display case is it's a work of art in itself, mate, let alone the model on with it as well. Kaylin is saying rum, whiskey and scotch are all the medicine anyone needs. You see, he spelt whiskey right.
Right.
If it's a scotch, it's spelt Wiskey, something like that. And if it's a whiskey from anywhere else, it's got a H after the W.
Is it?
Yeah. Kaylin, that using a beer can as photo etch was brilliant, Dirk. Is a very creative. I'm presuming that means chap. I think you've had a couple too many rums, whiskey and scotch, Kaylin. Oh, no, there we go, chap. Gemma, I've moved my iPad away now and turned the volume down a bit. Alexa, play a song. Alexa, stop.
You do realise if Alexa hears that Gemma, she'll also hear the Alexa stop bit.
Yes, but I thought about that. That's why I said the Alexa stop bit a bit quieter, because she's moved the iPad away from it and turned the volume down.
Okay.
Yeah? Up here for thinking, down there for dancing.
Is that why it's limp all the time?
Yo. Waiting for Nat to start drinking from Eric. And Kaylin, it's only noon here, so not yet. Well, it's... Alexa, play Steve a song. Alexa, stop. Oh, I didn't know you could have so much fun with another woman.
Alexas can be the most useful thing ever invented, but it can also be a pain when you have someone childish for
And Kaylin saying he's so glad he doesn't have an Alexa. And I think Steve's having a G&T. And Eric is saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Certainly is. It's gone 5 o'clock here. So, you know, just imagine you sat in Wales with the sheep and the Welsh and the sheep.
You're not selling it for a British person, let alone someone from...
Kaylin wants to move to Wales anyway.
I know Kaylin does.
Yeah. It's full of Welsh and sheep. And weird road signs. Oh, I do not like their road signs. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Why is it flashing?
That'd be it. Is it all plugged in properly, Gemma? Because normally
Yeah,
if
she
ours
wanted...
is flashing red, it normally means it's lost its internet connection. Hey, yes! Right. So I can't do that without annoying Gemma.
Yep, you can't do anything to Dirk's Alexa. And Kaylin, when I moved to Wales, I raised miniature What's 1 hour? Alexa, shut up. When I move to Wales, I'll raise miniature polled Herefords and have the finest beef cattle in the country. Yeah, but they have sheep in Wales, not cows.
I'm sure they have cows as well.
We've got cows over here. What?
Nothing. I was just showing my love and affection for my husband.
I'm going to die tonight, aren't I?
Yep.
Tell Alexa to stop the ARP core. To start the ARP core.
And go 2 comments down.
Warp core. Oh. Alexa, start the warp core.
Okay, here's Star Trek Warp Core.
Alexa, stop.
The engine room.
I would do it all, but we'll get taken off for copyright.
We'll definitely have a nosy, won't we, later when we're
Yes.
not live.
Kaylin saying, I choose to be different and have cows. I know where you can get a cow from. It's plugged in. I think it's had too many instructions too quick. I believe this is a male version.
Oh, well, that does explain it then. Yeah.
In the past 2 weeks, in 1 week, how many cars did you break?
Yes.
All you had to do was not break one of the cars.
And what's that got to do with men not being able to follow instructions?
Nah, don't break the cars. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to
men
pass it
cannot
over.
follow instructions because, in fact, the guy that went into me couldn't follow a stop sign instruction. Point proven.
That was funny, Gemma. Literally. Blokes can follow instructions.
And you're in trouble anyway, as it is, so don't push your luck.
Why am I in trouble?
What picture did you share in HLI? Who left their Discord on the computer running?
I told you about it anyway.
It's the fact that it's like, oh, well, thanks for the warning.
Yeah, hang on a minute. What was your reply when you see it?
In all fairness,
What did you say?
Could have at least picked a better picture.
Next time I'll share one of your videos.
And that's a bit too technologically advanced for you. Let's not test it. Got to be in my big trap.
Just bear with me 2 minutes, guys. Technology.
Yeah, go on. What is it, my darling?
Too far advanced for me.
I hope he's not actually got any of them saved.
They're not.
Never do. I think what I'll do is I'll give it a few more minutes, get some of these black put in, and then we shall head over to the gallery and we shall see what's being posted in the group.
Not what I do.
The comment in chat. God, he's slacking on his job. Eric, and this is the bickering couple part of the stream, literally. we have a part of the stream. I thought it was generally most of the time. Right, you talk.
What?
The fact that even in HLI, it's literally. Thanks, Dirk. Amazon, make a noise like an angry donkey, literally. No, see, I'm nicer than Lewis.
Mm-hmm. How do you spell technology?
Technology.
Yeah.
N-O-L-O-G-Y.
There we go. Oh, I forgot. Where did you get to?
Mark, so it's Dirk next.
So Dirk is saying tonight's gems have created a new trend, literally. Not nicer than Lewis. Can we literally get a fact check on that?
Yes, I am much nicer to Gemma than Lewis.
You're not nice to me.
That's different. I'm married to you.
That's why you should be nice to me.
No.
I'm supposed to be doing this King Tiger, you know.
You are?
I brought it down. Literally, I have not done anything to it.
Nothing new then.
Literally.
Enough.
Nah.
Mm. Oh my god, I hate you.
Oh, I can use technology. Lewis, where are you on sanding your tiger shell? It's all done for the most part. I just need to wait to get a rattle can primer to prime it and see that it all gets hidden under the paint. If not, it's more sanding. That will come. Lewis, the use of technology could literally be detrimental to your health. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, my other half said something.
Lewis, do your job properly. Lewis.
No.
By the way, my other half said something about pink tank. 2 seconds a moment, everybody. Unplug the mouse. By the way, my other half said something about a pink tank. Literally have no idea what she's on about.
No such thing as pink. There's off red.
Pink is an awesome colour. So what we'll do is, I'm going to see if Facebook is going to... Oh, let me just get rid of messages. Oh, I'm not going to jinx it. Hear what we'll do, Lewis.
Yeah.
Right, give over so I'll unplug it again. Because I don't think everyone else has seen what you're up to, are they?
Ah.
Now, while I'm getting sorted, you can show everyone actually what you're working on, because I say not everyone will have seen your new project.
You knocked my puffer
Flip's
down.
sake.
What am I working on?
Well, what you're supposed to be working on, which you haven't actually touched.
Got to take the lid off.
Your good looks are not something you're working on that can go behind the box.
Who sharpened your claws today?
Carl says, Lewis, you're needing a trim.
I know, I've gone a week without shaving. I'm trying to keep on top of it. I bought a new razor and it's quite scary, but it's brilliant as well.
In all fairness, every time you use that new cutthroat razor, I've just got Edward Scissorhands in my head.
No, you're not planning on sleeping tonight. Yeah, this is what I'm working on. Oh, I watched Richard Hammond's Crash Course. First episode, he gets trained to drive an American tank, and the rounds they use are amazing. Might need to see that. Yeah, I'm working on the King Tiger with the full interior. And I did watch a YouTube channel. It was actually, he was one of the first YouTubers I ever watched when I first got into YouTube. And it was Andy's Hobby Headquarters. Big channel in the States and everything. He's got a shop and everything. And I would love to go see his shop and meet him myself in Texas. Yes. But he's done one, and I've actually worked out how I'm going to display it from his video. So I'm working on that. I have this thing, which I hope that's all in shot because someone's got the Facebook up.
Yeah, because I'm getting sorted.
This is a slave one, but it's going to be done a bit differently because I've never seen Star Wars. I have no intention of seeing Star Wars, just because I know it winds some people up. I am going to do a different paint scheme on this, so look out for that. What else am I working on? Yes, my shell. Working on the big boy. So yeah, it's all, majority of it's all sanded. Now I was going to do this at the same weight as an actual King Tiger shell, but I think I'm going to struggle with getting the actual weight in, getting up to weight.
It doesn't help because you're also getting different weights.
Yeah, but the thing you've got to remember, these were metal shells, metal casings, copper casing and everything like that. This is just plastic. So there's majority of the weight gone straight away. So what I am going to do is I am going to weight it because it's not very stable with it being so long and thin. Off your trot. So long and thin. So I am going to put a bit of weight in it just to give it some sort of balance, stability even. What was you pointing at?
Pulls off. No, pulls.
Let me find it. Okay, I'm off. Take care all and stay safe. Yes, if you ping Nat a message, which I believe you already have, we'll be able to get something sorted out for you as well, mate. Kaylin saying, me too, or I order from his shop all the time. Yes, it's delivery cost for us, obviously being in the United Kingdom or Great Britain. Kaylin, is Nat Richards' stunt double?
No. Are you short?
No, she can't even write a car off. Dirk is saying it's a slave one. And saying nice. Thank you. It will be. It might annoy a few people, but never mind. Is that slave one thingy from Battle Trek Star Lactica or something? I have no idea what I've just said then, but yes. Dirk is saying make it off red. It's going to have red in it.
Pink.
Off red. And yep, Paul just saying he's off. Eric saying later, Paul. And Kaylin's saying to Eric, Nat's taller than Richard.
I know who'd be a good stunt double. Dave Barker.
Yeah, I mean he's come off his scooter a time or two.
Yeah, and he's got the same shortness, so yeah.
Kaylin's saying bye, Paul. Eric saying, oh yeah, good point. Dirk is saying, seems like somebody is compensating for something. I will not, yeah, I am. That's why I build large scale models. That's all I'm going to say. No denying it. But build 4 prams. Careful of that. She's like 5 foot taller. Literally. And we've lost Kaylin now. He's just laughing. And Kaylin's saying, I pre-ordered my SR71 from Andy's Hobbies. It was only $100. What's that in English money?
I have no idea, but obviously you could probably double that for shipping
I think,
over here.
yeah, for shipping.
Okay. Oh, don't click any back buttons.
Why are you taking the mouse off me?
Because I is going to go over
Don't
to
you trust me?
the group and we shall see the gallery. So it's done.
That's clever.
So,
I
yes.
think you got some more messages. Oh, do you want me to do them on the telephone?
I'm not 100% sure where we were finished last week. I think, looking at the time, Jackie will have been the last one. Yoda number 4. Third update on her channel. Now she's reached over the 100 mark. So once again, well done to Jackie. And the first one this week is Jay. On my channel tonight, I have the next 4 issues of this D'Agostini Italy Construct for Citroen 2CV Charleston, issues 14 to 17.
You're not sharing.
You're not funny at all. So yes, so there is the link for that. Jackie, or Jacqueline's Crochet Art as she is known as on the YouTubes, doing a little thank you video. Yes, we finally sorted our headache problem. So I put in the chat, we have a special request. Please, everyone, we have finally taken the plunge and created Connor a YouTube channel. He's under the name Messer Cyclone 6. No surprise there with Connor. He would be so grateful if you could subscribe to him. He is chomping at the bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
To literally get on.
I'm running out of starter kits for him to start.
Well, we have got an itty bitty Lego thingy for him to do yet. Yeah, safe to say, I think if he could have killed StreamYard, he would have done over the weekend because it took. It takes 48 hours to link StreamYard to a YouTube account. So he kept coming up to us like, "Is it ready? Is it ready?" He's like, "Not yet, Mugrat." It's like, we'll tell you when it's ready. So obviously we told him, like a Burke I am. So all we've had all week is I'm on a live stream. So yes, it more than likely will not be long, and I can guarantee there's going to be at least one live stream from Connor while he's off school this week. Steve, so here we go. This is the start of a video build series of the Revell 1/144th Apollo 11 Saturn V moon landing rocket from 1969. The man's first steps on the moon. So yes, so please follow the link and show your love and support. Kaylin, come and join me for Monday Coffee with Kaylin live at the workbench at 10 a.m, which is Pacific Standard Time. I'll look for a nod or a shake, Lewis. Pacific Standard Time, thank you.
Yeah.
So yes, and I have to admit, Kaylin caused a little bit of controversy this week because he wore black gloves. Like, no, you need to paint them white, Kaylin, at a minimum.
So we're wearing black gloves.
Because he's the white glove modeler and he's wearing
Do you know
black
what?
gloves.
I was actually following a truck today.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I was following two trucks, and it was a foreign truck, and foreign trucks are a bit different to English. They have different number plates on the unit and the trailer because the unit and the trailer are insured separately.
Mm-hmm.
But I was following this truck, and it had the trailer on, and it had WGM and then like 5 or 6 numbers after it, like a normal one. I sat there behind it thinking, that's white glove models.
Kaylin, have you not told us anything? It's something you've not told us. And Steve, so his Monday stream is starting an hour later. So he'll be continuing the JJ Prize. I think Steve started at 6 before, didn't he? So it's now moved to 7 p.m. GMT time. I forgot what our time code was then. We're all American talk.
It's Greenwich Mean Time until summer when the clocks go forward.
Yes.
And then it comes BST.
Steve.
What's BST stand for?
British Standard Time.
No.
Go on.
British
Summertime. I just have a clock. You don't need to, because that's where you lose an hour in bed. Steve, so following on from tonight's live stream on the Totally Scale Model YouTube channel, tonight I have placed all the clear parts in a lower sources section, the clear parts in one half of the secondary hull, along with the inter support. I've also added the piece from the bridge section, as you can see in the picture. I have also marked out where I intend to chop off the front of the saucer section. I will carry on next week.
Do you know that must be so scary? For me, it would be so scary to cut a chunk like that off. But what Steve does with models, it's like fascinating. So he will pull it off. Just going to go back to the chat for a minute. So we got Kaylin saying Lewis is on Kool-Aid, referring to my drink. Yeah, because I'm cool. Kaylin says because he's cool. And Eric saying Andy's has a EU website now as well. Interesting. And Kaylin saying, oh, yeah, that's right, Eric. I forgot about that. And then Steve is saying, chickpea flavoured laughing cows wrapped in ham. Beetroot sandwiches.
If anything worse.
I have checked the Discord, Dirk, and replied. And Steve is saying, what a great year. What year is that? Did you say a year? Okay. And Steve saying, is it right that Connor has no vids yet? Yeah,
Yes.
He's not got any yet. And we're going to get him one up before he gets to 50 subscribers, because I'm not having him up to 50 without putting any content on.
No, we are very grateful to anyone who subscribes, because that seems to be Connor's little competition with himself at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's numbers with him though, isn't it? He likes his numbers.
But no, it's very much the point that we don't mind. Obviously, we'll help Connor however we can, but it's just the fact that everyone is being so supportive. It's like it's going to get to the point where he's going to do better than us. He's going to have like very little content compared to what we've had to work for it.
And Steve was saying, did you pretend you were a big bear in Convoy, Lewis? You might laugh about that, but someone actually put that onto. I have a spare phone that has all my music on, because I don't like listening to the radio. I can't stand listening to the radio. So someone decided to put Convoy by C.W. McCall on my playlist. Thanks for that.
I'll quite happily have that on in the car, blaring, especially if I'm in a convoy behind a tractor. It's a brilliant song. If it weren't copyrighted, I would have that song for my Eddie Stobart YouTube intro videos. If it weren't copyrighted. Yes?
You're an idiot.
I know, I love you too.
And then, now I reckon, Dirk's put a message here. I reckon this should be, everyone should get. Let me read it out, and I think we should make him do it.
Oh, no.
So Dirk is saying, I wonder if we could get Kaylin to pole dance on his stream. That would be, well, it would be different. Do you know what? That would be hilarious. I would love to see that. There you go, Kaylin. And then Dirk saying, literally. Yes, literally hilarious. Kaylin saying, nice, Lewis. I need to see what I'm selling. Selling? What are you selling?
Throw me in that one.
Eric is saying, literally. Steve Lewis is Eric saying to Steve, Lewis is driving Bandit's big rig and not driving the Trans Am. It was Snowman that drove the rig.
Yeah.
Bandit drove the Trans Am. See, I've seen that film.
Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah. And Mark is saying, literally, Christmas is 317 days away. Woohoo! Can't wait. Kaylin is saying, Steve is braver than I am. Yes, braver than me and all. And Steve's saying he's just subbed.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Mark saying, does Connor have a channel? He does. You showed it on your...
Very quick flick. I don't know why it's come up for consent, but it is in my my group, Mark, under Mesocyclone 6.
Yeah, he has no video, so if you just type Mesocyclone 6 in, you probably won't find it.
I think. Yeah, if you struggle, let me know and I'll share you a link,
yeah.
Mark.
And Dirk is saying, rubber duck, literally. And Kaylin is, what I'm selling, that was in the trailer.
Okay.
Still confused.
Yeah, moving swiftly on. Lisa sharing a link. Come and join me and Jacqueline on a Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. for some fun and banter and, of course, diamond art. So Lisa does a D-Day live, which is another diamond art live stream on a Tuesday night. Kaylin, building part 2 of the 1/144 scale mini craft model kits. Messerschmitt BF 110.
Yes, that thing is tiny as well. It's like that big.
That's too small.
It's either it's really small or Kaylin's got like dustbin lids for hands.
And we have got Ross Medlock. Latest build completed is the 1/48. That's a bit better size.
Yeah.
Hobby craft kit of the A10 A Warthog. I must admit.
I think that's meant to be A10 A Warthog.
Thank you. I must admit it, this kit was a bit of a challenge as when I got the kit, it had no clear sprue. So I had to get a replacement canopy for a different kit and make it fit. The navigation lights are off an AH-64 Apache modified to fit.
An Apache's a helicopter.
I know it is. Had to replace the ejection seat with a spare F-15 one I had as the moulding was short shot. Had to mix and cut up spare decals to make the cockpit and installment panels look like it had some, as there was nothing on the decal sheet.
I think that's meant to be instrument panels.
And had to mix and match all the decals on the Warthog as the ones I got with the kit disintegrated as soon as they touched the water. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's been a interesting build.
I apologise for the English lesson for the Northerner.
No,
she needs it from time to time. Oh, Kaylin is saying that he will do a pole dance on the fire pole at the station once he's got his back fixed. There you go. It's there in black and white. He said that's what he will do.
Hold on. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to download the video and I'm going to cut everything out but that bit. So it's there literally as evidence now. Eric, Dexterous Crafter. All you know, it's plane. It's a plane. What?
All you need to know.
Oh no, I did say it right. It just suddenly reminded me of a quote from Reach for the Sky. It's not a plane, it's an aeroplane. Right, just suddenly popped into my head. Oh.
What was that?
Feedback.
Why is that turned up?
No idea.
I never touched it.
Looking nice. I have to admit, Ross, unless I'm missed something drastically, I've not seen a lot of Warhammer from you lately. Are you just having a short break from it? Ross, again, latest build completed is the 148th Italieri RAF Eurofighter Typhoon. This had been sitting on the shelf of doom for some time as I had a loss of interest in it due to bad fit issues and a body warp. Oh dear.
Take my hat off to you, because if I get one like that, it goes straight in the bin.
I'd quite like to take a flying excursion.
Although there is only one that I've actually stuck to, and that was the Mosquito. Even that, I ain't stuck the decals on it yet.
No, but you did persevere with the Hellcat.
That fitted
engine.
Beautifully.
The engine didn't, with all the metal.
No, it fitted beautifully. It was just fiddly.
Fair enough. Yeah, once or twice I threatened to go for flying.
Yeah. Eric said, I've had a Apache in the rear view mirrors once. Do you know what? I was driving, I was up at Scotland actually, and it must have been the M74 I was on. and all I heard was this roar of an engine. It was just a roar of an engine. I thought, oh, bloody motorbikes coming past. They are noisy, revving their engines and whatnot. It's like I looked in the mirrors, couldn't see no motorbike there, and then all of a sudden I caught a glimpse just coming above me. It was one of these really great big like Hercules planes just flying straight over top. It's them engines that I actually heard and mistook it for a really motorbike.
Wow. Jay has shared a link, which apologies, I haven't got around to watching this yet, but I will do.
Oh, is this the one that he's not going to build?
Yes, this is the one he said he wasn't going to build, but is indeed
He's on
building.
issue 6.
Well, this is what I'm just...
Good on him.
Well, he says issue 6, issue 4. I'm sure he's on issue 4.
Oh, I don't know.
So yes, I'm pretty confident that it's issue 4 that he is on. Yes, I am very much excited to see this.
Dirk is saying, I shove a M80 up its tailpipe and kaboom! We need Connor for that. He does a good kaboom, doesn't he? And Steve has... Oh, thank you very much, Steve. Steve has shared a link in the chat for Connor's YouTube channel.
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much, Steve.
Yes, thank you. Let's get Connor up to 50 plus subs. He's on 22.
He's doing well, bless
Yeah.
And we've got Lisa. The last episode in the Lego Bonsai Tree build series is now live.
I bet that grew well. Mark saying, subbed, good luck with his channel.
Actually, thank you very much, Mark. And Kaylin, super secret yet to be released. Update on the current status of the Revell 125th.
Fourth.
What? Status of the Revell 125th
Fourth.
Land Rover Series 3 109. So a lot of work to do, but I'm almost there.
If Connor likes big booms, check the 66 GTO I blew up on my channel from Dirk.
Oh,
Now, I think I'm going to have to watch that one.
Yeah, he likes the noises within reason, doesn't he? I think it's just...
Yeah, if he can set the volume himself, he'll be all right.
Oh, I see engine bits.
Yes, he's going to town on it.
Understatement.
We're going to be doing a buddy build, and I'm quite nervous doing a buddy build with Kaylin.
So would I be with the scale of it.
Well, it's bigger than one. Well, it's bigger than 1/350.
Do a quick refresh.
Kaylin says Lewis is right. I put the wrong scale. It's 1/24. Told you. You see, because I listen to what people say. And Eric, I have a friend of mine who used to fly Apaches when he was in the military. I had some smelly dark stains in the seats when that bird dropped down out of nowhere. Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah.
You can turn the camera around because they can all see my ball patches.
Well, that's a bit hard when you've got more ball patches than hair.
I'm trying to catch up to you.
You are getting on, my darling.
Shut up.
So yes, guys, so a massive thank you to everyone that has shared in the group. It's always a pleasure to see. Total Scale Models, Lewis, if you want to do a buddy build, we can do the JJ prize next year.
Yes. I'll probably actually be at a point of starting it next year. Yeah.
Don't hold your breath, my darling.
Yeah. No, yeah. That sounds like a plan, actually, because Kaylin's got it as well. All three of us can do a buddy build together and teach me how to do electrics and sounds and everything.
Well, by that point, you'll have done electric.
I put 4 motors
you've
in.
done electrics.
I put 4 motors in.
Yeah.
But I want to do lighting and everything. Eric's saying literally.
Yes, I had seen that.
When I was in the USAF, I did some cross training with the army and worked on the Apache for about 2 weeks. That would be awesome. I'm in.
That didn't take much convincing. Oh, quadruple build.
Oh, yes. I'll be up for that, as I've been looking at it for a while. I was talking to Steve about it the other day. There's 4 of us.
What could possibly go wrong?
I could learn something. You know, Steve, Carl, and Kaylin.
Mm-hmm.
I could learn quite a bit. That's a plan. I don't do sound yet. Lighting is easy.
Yeah. No excuse when you get onto a Titanic. So yes, guys, it is 10:10. We've been going for nearly an hour and 40. So a massive thank you, as always, to everyone that has stuck with us. Oh, it's only a little midge. So yes, a massive, massive thank you. What's the plan with the crash tomorrow?
Yes, I think it's on Carl's channel tomorrow.
Okay, so for the crash tomorrow, no, I'm not going to read that comment.
You got me slapped.
Yes, we're pretty confident the Saturday Night Crash is on making models tomorrow. No.
Nat needs to join in and paint hers off red.
Nope.
And literally. And Gemma saying, great stream, both of you. Is your Alexa working now, Gemma?
Go on.
What? No, I'm generally concerned that Alexa stopped working. And Steve just confirming, yes, Carl is hosting tomorrow. So it is over on Making Models stream. And yes, Carl, you are a mod. If you want to drop your link to your channel in the chat, and they can all subscribe to you as well, and Steve and anyone else, everyone can do it.
Only mods can put links in the chat.
Crack on, man. You're the channel owner, you can put them all in. Yes, I will get the links in early this time. Gemma saying bye all, take care and stay safe. Mark literally enjoyed every minute tonight.
Oh dear me.
Steve, Lewis, stop, don't. No, I was just wanting to make sure that her Alexa was sorted. I'm not going to mess about because she asked me not to. Thanks for the company this evening. You are more than welcome, Carl.
Yes,
I'm just
very much for joining
sorry
us.
about my co-host. Literally always a pleasure from Eric. Kaylin, thanks for a wonderful stream. Looking forward to the crash tomorrow night. That's if I actually make it back, if she doesn't destroy a car on the way home. And Gemma just confirming, yes, it sorted itself out. Thank you, Lewis. Brilliant. And Kaylin, take care, everyone. And Steve, Connor is up to 24 now. Carl, was that iron brew, Nat?
Yes, hence why I didn't pour it, because that would just be such a waste to pour it on him. There we go. So, yes, so we are going to say our bye-byes. And you'll see Lewis in the crash tomorrow.
Unless you crash your car.
And you'll see us both back here.
What's that?
And we shall both see you here at 8:30 next Friday. Bye.